You were asked to restrict the domain of the quadratic function and find its inverse, confirming the inverse using composition. So first of all, to restrict the domain, all we're doing is we're just taking the right half of our parabola so that when we find the inverse, it makes a function like this and not like this here. So to do that, we just take all of the values to the right of our h value, or the right half of our parabola. In this case, it doesn't have an h value, so x is greater than or equal to 0. Next, finding the inverse, all we're doing is switching x and y here, and then solving for y so that we have our function. So in this case here, I'm going to add 3/4 to both sides. So I get x plus 3 over 4 equals y squared. Then take the square root of both sides here. So what I get for my inverse, f negative 1 of x equals the square root of x plus 3/4. Once I've done that, to double check, so this is my inverse, but to double check, I'm just going to take all of this stuff here and plug it back in for my original x. So what I get is the square root of x plus 3/4 squared minus 3/4. Now when I square a square root, these two things cancel out, and I'm left with just x plus 3/4 minus 3/4, which leaves us with just x, which is what we want. Now, to do the reverse, I'm going to take all of my original function and plug that in for x in my inverse. So what I get is the square root of x squared minus 3/4 plus 3/4. And when I do negative 3/4 plus positive 3/4, I get the square root of x squared. And when I square root a square, I'm left with just x here. So I've confirmed my inverse.